Part 3 of Mail Call, November 16th. These are um, ones that I've received since um, the weekend. I just finished the weekend with parts 1 and 2. Uh, a lot of them. And yes, I do send out a lot of them. I send out a lot of them. Um, I just happen to be blessed with the time, resources, um, and ability not to be bored uh, by printing off hundreds of letters, researching addresses, signing my name over and over and over, buying stamps in bulk, buying paper envelopes in bulk. Um, I've, yeah, you can look around my house, and if I have a hobby, I'm fairly well into it, pretty heavily. Uh, I picked up, like all the rest of the hipsters, started buying all my old music on vinyl records during COVID, and I've got 800 of them now. Now, a lot of those are, garage sale finds, so to speak. But just went in hardcore. I love it. Love listening to my records, but I love getting these autographs, autographed cards. But I am going overboard, so you don't have to. So you don't have to go out and wonder if, you know, Chris Chandler is signing. But yes, all the time. Chris Chandler of the Colts, of the Falcons, is a signer. And I've discovered that. And now I'm telling you, send some cards to Chris Chandler. You'll get a return. He's really great about it. And I am also extremely awkward about rubbing my nose. So you have to deal with it, man. I got this big old mustache here, and I'm old, uh, so that's a cost of doing business. It's from San Francisco City by the Bay, Alcatraz. Nice. I can't remember which one this is. I think it was Craig Mitchell, maybe. I don't remember. Ah, anyway, this is my second round here. I'm getting the quad of the Denny Martinez rookie card from the 70s. He's around. He's a $5 center. There's my annoying dogs in the background. Anyway, but Bob Sykes, Craig Mitchell, and Martin Dupree are all free signers. They're very quick, got great signatures. You can tell that they have signed this card so many times because uh, the placement of their signatures is the exact same on the other one. Hold on. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. My wife opened the front door and my dogs went insane. So anyway, yeah. So you can get this card pretty cheap, a buck or two maybe on comc.com, and work your way through the squares. Um, four different mailings. You're not going to get a mint card back. You're going to get a card that's been handled at least four times in four different envelopes. But this is still in pretty good shape considering that it's been mailed out three times and handled by three different people. Next stop, Denny Martinez, Santa Ana, Home of the Wind. This is interesting. What is this? Oh, very cool. 1960s Dodgers pitcher Joe Miller. Um, I think I have a 67 of him already. I got this. I think they're in that when that all those fire cards I bought. His signature starting to get a little wobbly, which is what again that's what you expect from a gentleman who's pitching for the Dodgers in 1963 uh, or 62, but also 63. It's age. But he also sent this. This is really cool. It is a religious pamphlet. You get them. This one looks nice enough. I've gotten some before that are like, "You're gonna burn in hell, heathen." I mean, that is not a joke. That's I really have gotten one. says something along those lines. This is very nice. Looks like he is involved in FCA, big organization. So cool, very cool. Let's see, what we got next? From Shreveport, home of the Louisiana Downs, home of Centenary College, next to Bossier City. I have been there. Dated a girl once who went to Centenary. Did not end well. But who lives there now is Dallas Howard. I don't think I've ever had any cards signed by Dallas Howard before. He included this bag, but probably just as a cover. Yeah, nothing added to the letter. But this is a good one. Again, you can probably find this on CLMC for less than $1. And get a cool 70s card. It's funny how football guys will, well, so many of them put their jersey number, and it just does not happen in other sports. Baseball, basketball, soccer, there's no, but for whatever reason, and my theory is that they wear helmets, so people really identify with the number. Like they see number 80, Dallas Howell out there. They don't really see his face, but they see his number. That is a theory of mine. Feel free to prove me wrong. It will not be the first time. Phoenix, from Phoenix, Arizona, all the way to Tacoma, Philadelphia, Atlanta, LA. But by way of James McAndrew, I'm working on the Mets championship, 1969, amazing Mets, which is weird because this is a 70s Topps card, which purportedly uh, pictures the previous year's champion, but it says world champions, and I've had guys be like that. I'm confused about the year, if they were on the team, if they were in the picture, because they're like, such and such wasn't on the team, but I see him there. Anyway, whatever. Jim McAndrews on. All right. So remember when I mentioned in this video or previous videos that I'm new to this and complicated things confuse me? Well, I've just been talking to a computer screen, not recording, after that last stop for about 10 minutes. And I was like, man, I was like, I'm sure getting a lot of content in. It's like 7 minutes into this. We're 7 minutes into this video, and it just didn't register. So I don't know how many I've talked about. I don't know how many I've talked about that the only person to hear him was my dog, my little corgi down here. He wasn't a big fan. So you know what? We're just going to do this. I had just opened this letter from Birmingham, and it was Al Worthington. Um, Al Worthington is a great signer. Also sends a bunch of stuff. I'll show that to you in a second. But I love these 60s, 1960s, these horizontal ones with the color, alternating color letters, dual picture. You can look at Al's signature. It's getting a little shaky. Again, that's to be expected for a gentleman who pitched in the National League in 1959. But Al also sends religious stuff. Here is God's simple plan, salvation. I'm sure it's very simple for those who choose to practice. He also sends this, which is also about, it's got a kind of a testimonial here, but it's, he signs this little, little card stock. Looks like it's, it's American Tract Society, a nonprofit organization, publishers of Christian literature since 1825. Okay, great. And then here's the big one, though. I've gotten this from him before. I had him sign a team card. He sent me this. A copy of a Saturday Evening Post article. He would rather lose than see a rule broken for the picture with the Bible. And he signs it right here. You can tell he's a pro signer because he signs it right on the the leg where the white stuff is, or the white jersey white stuff, while the white uniform is, so it stands out, and you can tell it's a real signature because it bleeds through. Anyway, it's a um, uh, long article. It's just really interesting. I don't know when it was, May 2nd, 1964. Looks like I just saw Al Lopez being quoted in here, and Hank Greenberg was quoted in here. Anyway, it's just an interesting little thing. Uh, Mr. Worthington likes to send along to proselytize or spread the word. Knock stuff out, man. I got no problem with guys or women sending religious material if they so choose. So, I'm asking them for a favor, and they're to send stuff along back. That's great. That's great. Last one of that stack. Again, I don't know how many I missed. Um, they're just gonna have to it's just gone to the wind, man. It's gone to the wind. This is from Nashville, Music City. You know, a couple of years back, I sent a playing card of Taylor Swift to see if I could get her to sign it. This is probably what this is, right? Probably what this is. Or it could be the Jason Isbell Goody cards or Goodwin cards that I sent about a year and a half ago that I never thought I'd get back, but that's probably what this is. Probably what this is. No, it's not either of those things. Not either of those things, but it is. Oh, that's cool. That's a Dax McCarty soccer. When he was with the Red Bulls, I guess he's with the Nashville Sound. Is it the Sound? The Nashville Soccer Club now. I'm not sure what that is. But anyway, Dax played with the USM men's national team for, had some caps there. Um, I can use this again as an example. This is a Chrome card. He used a pretty good quality pen to sign it, or probably a Sharpie. But get this protected quickly because it will rub off. It will rub off, especially if you don't have it first. If you stick it to a card saver, it's just a little too rough. Make sure you have a penny on it as well. All right, 12 minutes in. I think that may be all the ones. Is that it? Okay, well, I'm sure we'll do another mail call uh, this over the weekend. But I'm going to sign off this video. I'm going to put one more up. I'm going to start trying to do a series of videos that are called The Basics. For any of you who are new to this particular type, this little corner of the hobby, um, want to know how to get started. Um, I see on Facebook on some of the TTM um, groups, people ask questions like, "Hey, is so and so signing?" Like I saw the other day, someone posted there like this from old Cubs. Is like, does Greg Maddux or Sean Dunston sign? How do I get it? And the answer is, you're not ever going to get anything from Greg Maddux. Um, he can, I'm sure he probably has some of those commercial ones, the tops or the relic in it or a pre-sign or something like that. And he may do that, but Maddux don't sign. Maddux don't sign. Eddie Murray don't sign. Some of those guys just don't, man. I don't think Smoltz or Glavine signs, and a lot of those from that era, right now at least, don't sign. Maybe as they get older, they might, perhaps. But Sean Dunston, on the other hand, if he's coaching, you can always find him. You can always write to him at whatever team he's coaching for. He put for the Giants for a long time. I got some stuff signed with Sean for the Giants. I'm not sure where he's at now, but anywho, yeah. So I'm gonna do next a video called The Basics. I'm gonna try to post it late tonight, I guess, or maybe tomorrow. So if you are interested in how to really get started in this and start getting some of these returns like I'm showing you, that will be a good jumping off point. So anyway, uh, as I always say, I say always my seventh or eighth video perhaps, but if you like what you see, this is where you can subscribe to the channel and it'll let you know whenever I post another video. You can look at the old man screaming at the clouds um, and opening some envelopes. Nothing more exciting in the world than seeing an old man open envelopes. So anyway, I'll sign off now. Check you later.